Dynamics of Family Violence by Priscilla Richmond and Samantha Shaw. The exchange theory is there to help us understand the dynamics of family violence. The two common questions one might ask if debating and leaving are, will I be better off or can I do it? We all weigh the rewards and costs differently. To some, it is more reasonable for them to want to stay rather than leave. It usually depends on the situations which they are in. Why women stay. Fear of losing children, fear of physical abuse, love for partner, wants to be together, believe things will get better, afraid of negative impact on children, afraid of failure, family, friends, community, religious beliefs, feels helpless, nothing will help, feels guilty about some of the things she did wrong, blames herself for the violence, lack of financial resources, negative response from community, unable to use current resources because of how they were provided, partner started doing the things she has been asking for. Fear of partner doing something to retaliate, needs time to plan and prepare to leave. Feels insecure about the competence as a person. If she stays, she at least knows what to expect. Sense of control, fear of unknown, fear of change, fear of being without a mate, partner, thinks this is the best she can do, exhaustion, too tired to do anything. These 4 clips are from the episode of Grey's Anatomy when a family comes in because a little girl shot her father in order to stop her dad from hurting them. While this is an extreme example, it does hit some of the points. We will watch the clips in order to see the progression in their situation and the steps it took to recognize they were in danger and leave.
Maddie, how's this feel? Does it hurt when I do this? Good. Now, what about this cut? Can you tell me how you got this big cut on your face? She's scared. She's scared she did a bad thing and you're gonna take her away from me.
The police want to talk to both of you about how Maddie got the gun.
And we called social services and they'll be here soon. And they'll give you all the support that you need to come back from this. And nobody is gonna take you away from your mom, okay, Maddie? You hear me? It hit her in the face. The gun, the kickback. Huh. Because this doesn't look like that's how she got the cut. Her daddy shoots targets in the backyard. He put the gun down for a minute. It was stupid. It was really stupid. She never meant to hurt him.
Okay, you'll tell the police that, and it'll be okay. Everything will be okay.
It's incredible. The guy shouldn't be alive. 17 bullets. He has 1 lung. He's got 1 kidney left.
Dr. Gray.
Meredith?
I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you earlier.
Dr. Gray.
Meredith, don't.
I know I was out of line. And I know I can't possibly imagine what you've been through. But I also know that this cannot be your daughter's story. That she shot her dad 17 times to protect her mom, and you went back to him. You have to change her story while you still have a chance. For both of you. But for her, but for your little girl. You have to change her story.
I wouldn't sing like a stone.
She's just a little girl, a baby. She wasn't really trying to kill him. She doesn't even understand what that means. She was just trying to stop him. She was only trying to stop him.
So that cut on her face didn't come from the gun. He was hitting her.
He loves us. Daddy loves us, Maddie, and sometimes he just gets mad. And he's been working on it. He's been working on it so hard. She was just trying to stop him. She wasn't trying to kill him. Please understand. She's just a little girl.
And
turn again. But when we are really sorry, when we use it right, when we mean it, we're leaving. For good. We're leaving. And as I understand it, you'll be too weak to follow us anytime soon, so I'm pretty sure you won't be able to follow us later. So, we're here to say goodbye. Maddie, say goodbye to Daddy. This is the last you'll be seeing of him.
Bye, Daddy. Feel better. Bye, Dr. Gray.
Bye, Maddie.
What else is new? I'm stuck in.
The video clips explain, love for partner wants to be together. You can sense that there is a devotion that the mother has for the father, that she doesn't want to give up on their marriage. She thinks that they can still work things out and be the family that they were supposed to be. Believe things will get better, and partner started doing the things she had been asking for. In one clip, it states that he has been working on his anger and how he acts, so we can see that this was not a first-time offense, and that it is getting worse. The mother could see each effort as him getting better in a line of hope for their marriage, and that soon the abuse would be over and they would be happy. She just had to be patient. Fear of partner doing something to retaliate. In the last clip, you can see this fear when she tells him he won't be able to follow, but that she has decided that it was no longer a reason to stay, that she needed to get her daughter out of there. Overall, we see the struggle that one goes through in these situations. They feel comfortable and they don't see clearly that they have options. Sometimes it takes outside help, and it's sort of a wake-up call to realize they are no longer in a healthy situation and need to get out before it gets worse for them and their kids. Statistics. While the video shows a married couple, it is important to know that in 2014, only 10% of domestic violence happened in a marriage. Most domestic violence at this time happen when couples are dating and or cohabitating. The cycle of violence helps us see where the abused member of the relationship gets stuck. It begins with the building of anger that eventually turns to violence. It starts out small and then leads to an apology and them promising to get better and not do it again. Once this happens and the woman accepts the apology, she unknowingly reinforces in his mind it wasn't that bad because he was forgiven. This leads to it happening again, but in a shorter amount of time, months to weeks, weeks to days, with the violence becoming stronger and more severe. How people get out of the abusive relationships are first, they begin to doubt. They realize that the situation they are in isn't the best for them. They have various turning points and reappraisals. They reflect on what is happening in their lives by attempting to look through an outside perspective. Then they begin defending themselves by small, self-reclaiming actions. Lastly, a paradigmatic shift occurs.